hello there people. How's it going? It's the final render here. Ignore the fact that my share spike just exploded onto your screen a bit prematurely. Oh god, that just sums me up really, doesn't it? You know, you turn up, everyone's excited, and then you prematurely share your spike, don't you? How are we all doing? We all okay? We're going to be going ahead and playing some Fallout here today, and of course we're also going to be going ahead and doing more discussions. So how are we all doing? We all okay? Can you all hear me and stuff like that? One of the reasons why we haven't had videos in the last few days is because the microphone's been broken. So can you hear me? Is everything good? I need to know these things, otherwise things can't go smoothly. I want it to be as smooth as a baby's buttery bottom. Not that I encourage anyone to find out what that's like. No one at all. Alright, so who is here in the chat? Okay, who have we got in the chat? If I can actually bring up the chat, for God's sake. Let me go ahead and bring this up. Callum Soanes says, Pifting Wagblood. Oh, I imagine that's some kind of cool young person speak for something, which probably says, hey Render, how you doing? And Killatron says, Render, we can hear you, and everyone says they can hear me just fine. Okay, excellent. Because as I said, big problems with their old microphone recently, and Fallout Script Extender is not loaded. Why is that? Why is that? Huh. I'm not having it without the script extender. That's very confusing indeed. Should I just buy on without it? I suppose I don't really need it to it, or do I? Well, we'll carry on for a bit. If we really need the script extender, then, you know, we'll just kind of leave it as is. I don't think I've got anything essential to it. Okay, what else are people saying, though? Okay, we have got Grim Reaper saying me. Oh, hello there. That's a very interesting thing to say. Try Panda says, I love you. Aww, I love me too. Oh, by the way, this is the bar we've been working on, by the way. As you guys know, we've been building this bar in the creation kit, and this is the kind of latest build, and it's going pretty good, actually. Like, I don't actually plan to stream too much more of this building process until there's a bit more done with it, but it's looking pretty good. You know, all the walls are fixed and stuff like that. We've got the lighting in here, as you can see, and we've also started to replace a lot of the windows with actual windows with light beams and stuff, so it's looking pretty darn good. And why isn't this working? There we go. Set game allow to 11 in the morning. That work then? I said gam home. That's not right. Set game hour. I think I must have said home when I was typing that, so I said the wrong thing. There we go. So now we've got daylight coming through the windows, and it's looking beautiful. Okay. So, stay tuned for more of this, basically. I'll be going ahead and uploading more of it when some more is done. Alright, so we need to get out of it, because this is obviously not what the stream is about. I still haven't fixed that door. Oopsies. And here's what it is. Ogre Fitzgerald says, wow, Render, you have gained 3k. Well done. Have I? When? Oh, if you mean like in the last 2 weeks or so, then I know that, yeah. But if you mean like now, then I don't know what's going on. But thank you very much. That is pretty darn good. Okie dokie. So let's get out of here. I believe this door is still broken. It doesn't teleport you to where it's meant to go. We'll see what's up. We'll see what's up. You know, it'll either put me down on the ground floor at Diamond City or put me the way it's meant to go. I honestly don't know. But what else are people saying? Killatron says, Render, we have found a new species of Groot, Wild Groot. Oh, is that from Guardians of the Galaxy? I got bored of the first film. I stopped it after about an hour. What else is there? Birdweed says, that's a nice pub. Oh, I'm glad you like it, buddy. It's definitely making progress. Definitely making progress. Callum Sloan says, mid-August. Oh, yes, I saw someone saying, when is the beta meant to come out? I believe the beta is meant to come out mid-August. And there is actually some stuff to discuss about the beta, in the sense of what the actual beta is going to be. It seems like the actual beta, again, this is all rumors. I haven't actually found any of the sources of it yet. People have just told me, but enough people are saying it to make me believe it is true. Yep, the door still not work. You see, we were meant to be up there. The door was meant to take us up there. But now we are down here. So, that's obviously a bit wrong, isn't it? Hey, it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. The mod ain't done yet. What can I say? It ain't done yet. But it's looking pretty good from underneath, though. That's for sure. Definitely. You gotta take a look under the hood, see what junk is rocking in that trunk, and you've got yourself an absolutely beautiful city expansion. Anyways, let's see if we can get out of Diamond City right now. I don't actually know what we're gonna do in this thing. I actually did download a quest mod, but I don't actually know if I want to do it because I've been told it's very, very repetitive and it's not very good to watch on live stream. It's 50 Ways to Die at Dr. Nick's. I actually was gonna do a video on it during the 12 days of Questmas, but I seem to remember it didn't quite work. Like, it didn't record properly. Like, when I tried to record it, the footage was really, really jump here was like 20 frames, 60 frames, 15 frames, 10 frames, you know, something about that mod really caused trouble when I was recording it for the 12 days of Questmas. Ah, there we go. Looking pretty good and all his laggy self. Hey, Curie, you doing alright? Oh, yep, fog's coming in. Okay, let's get out of Diamond City then, seeing as it's still lag-tastic. Oopsies. And see what is up. Well, what else are people saying, though? Orfula says, I've been watching since building with mods Red Rocket. Trying to think which one that was. Oh, I remember the one now, yeah. It actually opened up in the rain, and it was pitch black to start that video, and I always regretted that. I always want to start my videos in the sunshine, so I don't know why I started in the rain then. I don't know. It looks nicer, you know what I mean? What else have we got in the chat? We've also got one of our fantastic sponsors, Kimberly A right there, saying hi, Render. Hello there, Kimberly A. How are you doing? You doing alright? I certainly hope so. And we've got some other people say Zero Eno says, Kimberly, what's that icon you got there? That is a sponsorship icon that Kimberly A has there. If you want to go ahead and sponsor the YouTube channel, you can go ahead and do that by clicking the green sponsor button. Should be near the chat bar. And we can go ahead and get more sponsors in. Like, I have noticed that every time the sponsors are meant to recur, a lot of them don't. Like, we're actually on 9 now. We were on 14, like yesterday. So, you know, a lot of them don't get renewed straight away and stuff like that. I'm not angry, it is what it is. Although I do know that YouTube is starting to improve the sponsorship program recently. They are starting to... One of the features they're bringing out is that you should be able to use the emotes in the regular comment section, which is sweet. And also there'll be like a special community tab just for sponsors, so I can share like special links and images and stuff like that purely with sponsors. And I actually think I'm going to email YouTube actually. I think I'm going to email YouTube with some suggestions for the sponsorship program. Primarily I want to suggest that, you know, give the emotes in the regular comment section, but also, I don't know if this will work, but I think if you're a sponsor of the channel, you shouldn't have to watch ads on my channel. Does that make sense? I think I'm going to send an email to YouTube and say, if someone is a sponsor, they shouldn't have to watch adverts on my videos. I think that's fair, you know? They've already got a page way to stop watching ads, so why not, right? I think that would be good. But yeah, so that's what that little symbol was. Alright, let's actually see what we can do then. Obviously these ones, they're just kind of ad hoc, so to speak. We don't really plan them. So yeah, we do have that one, but again, I don't know if that's really going to stream properly and stuff like that. Find the Postman. That's actually one for a service rifle, isn't it? I downloaded the service rifle mod. Messages right there. But let's see if we can do some stuff in maybe Nuka World and stuff. Vault 88 we could do. Oh, but that's all the Vault 88 stuff, isn't it? That's a bit boring. Imogen Cabot we could do. Speak to the Brotherhood Squire. Those are just Radiant quests, aren't they? Oh, and of course the pretty one isn't here in my game. It is what it is. Okay, what else are people saying in the chat there? Let's go ahead and see what is up. Nicholas Marguerite says, what's the new info, rumour / about the beta? Okay, let's get to it then, because I know a lot of people are watching for that. The general rumour is that once it's here, it's going to stay, basically. The whole kind of leakage of all the rumours are saying that once it's actually here, it's going to stay here until the actual game is released. And supposedly they're going to maybe corner off some sections during the beta. Again, I can't really give you the sources of this, but I've just had so many people talking about it to me recently, like sending me messages and stuff, to where I'm believing that there may be some kind of source somewhere, just no one's linked it to me yet. I want to go to up there, find Imogen Cabot. Yes. Actually, no, this is a really boring quest now I think about it. So, what that basically means is that once the beta is here, it's going to stay here for good, so maybe not much of it will actually change. I mean, the primary thing is that they want to go ahead. Let's just do some raiding quests, why not? Let's see what's up. Claim your gang for Kitty Kingdom, tell the Brotherhood about Sim Refuge. Ooh, that's Far Harbor, isn't it? I always wanted to do this. Oh, but of course the Pridwin isn't here, goddamn. Okay, we're going to have to COC our way into the Pridwin, aren't we? Okay, but, so that's the kind of main thing. Seeing as the beta is going to be here to stay, and they're just kind of going to corner things off, it's seeming like the beta is mostly just going to be to test it for connection issues. Which is good. It means that the game is done to a certain degree, but it also means, what if something's inherently broken with the game? Will they be able to fix it, or will they even be tempted to fix it? You know what I mean? Okay, so, help Pridwin. Again, I'm not just being lazy here. The Pridwin literally isn't in my game. I had to reset the cell at the Boston airport ages ago for when I did that, Brotherhood of Steel Embassy video. Ever since then, Pridwin's not there. You know, the Pridwin is in the game, and my character's the Squire of the Brotherhood of Steel in this playthrough, but Pridwin ain't there. So let's go ahead and find the location of the Pridwin then. So I can just type in... Oh, Pridwin Quarters will probably do it. Okay, so COC... Prid... Oh, no, that's not it, is it? It's like a cell name I want, isn't it? Talk amongst yourselves, students. I could just type in that, couldn't I? So COC... It probably is just called the Pridwin, isn't it? Pridwin. That should just be it. Is that how you spell it? Pridwin. Well, that ain't the code anyway. That ain't the code. If anyone could go ahead and find the actual thing for that for me, then we should be able to go ahead and do it. What else, though? So, yeah, this is obviously this news that it's not really going to change too much. It's got some people kind of skeptical, saying that maybe the game is pretty much done, and that's awesome. Are those, Oh, these are the operators, aren't they? These guys are on my side. But it also means that Bethesda may be a little bit cocky about it, saying, hey, it's going to be good, it's going to be good, because we're not going to turn the beta off to do major changes and stuff. And as long as it is good, I'm fine with that, but primarily, I think it means that the beta is purely going to be about testing the servers and stress testing it and stuff. And the thing about stress testing it, it's always going to be buggy without the beta. So it's good that we're getting it, but it's making me think, did I pre-order it just for that? You know, I would like to think that maybe some of my feedback on the questing and the mechanics and stuff would also be taken into consideration. But yeah, you know, I have to basically pre-order because I basically make all my content on Fallout, so it'd be a bit ludicrous if I didn't go ahead and do it. I don't really mind now, think about it, but I think it's very important to know that it may not change too much. You know what I mean? It may not change too much. What else are people saying then? Let's go ahead and see what is up right here. The Gaming Gamer says, I don't think there are factions, just you and your friends. Well, technically, yeah, because how could there be factions? There aren't any factions because there's no NPCs. The only way you could possibly have a faction would be if there is a faction of robots. You know, kind of like, would you say automaton is kind of like that, I suppose? Automatron, however you pronounce it. I honestly have no idea. But it will probably be similar to that. But I suppose you could argue the idea is that you can go ahead and just make your own faction. And that is true. You know, in theory, especially when private servers are out, and maybe there'll be level caps and stuff removed from servers, you definitely could, in theory, have giant player factions. Because when the private servers comes out, if they allow you to lift it to more than, say, 32 people, then yeah, you could just have as many people as you want in your faction. And you could have, like, faction walls, you know. Imagine a private server, which is Brotherhood of Steel versus Raider faction. You know, when you spawn in the server, you can pick which one you want to be, a Raider or Brotherhood of Steel. Everyone's going to be Brotherhood of Steel, let's face it. And then you can roleplay as that. You can roleplay as it, and I think it'll be fantastic. XX Crow says, did you pre-order the Tricentennial version? I did pre-order the Tricentennial version. There's a couple of reasons I did that. One, price. You know, the price of the damn thing, of the Power Armor Edition, is just, I'm not interested in paying that for what ultimately is just a decoration on a shelf. You know, the helmet. But also, that would obviously mean I would have to wait for a physical copy. And I really don't want to have to wait for a physical copy. You know, when it's day one of launch, I want to be playing the game day one. I don't want it to turn up late in the mail or something, you know? So that's why I went for the Tricentennial version, which is only digital. Only digital versions for me. Thank you very much. I'll just go ahead and deal with some of these super mutants right here who appear to be attacking a Brotherhood outpost right here. Okay, Orphala says, I can see amazing role plays already. Yeah, I think the kind of general focus of Fallout 76 is going to be a higher emphasis on role playing, because when you've got the ability to do whatever you want, then you should be able to go ahead and do more role playing. And obviously Fallout 4, a lot of people complained that a lot of the role playing was missing because it was such a linear story. And as much as I really enjoy the story of Fallout 4, it is linear. It really, really is. So removing some of those features and making the story more of a mission rather than an actual dedicated story. The story is the world rather than the actual main quest. Then you can definitely go ahead and get some much more interesting stories. Let's go ahead and choose a different weapon because that minigun just ain't doing it. And another few right there. So this is actually the service rifle mod that you're currently looking at right now. It basically gives you the service rifle from New Vegas, and it's pretty darn good. Even though everyone in the weapon video I did is saying it's not an AR-15 final render, it's an M16. So as far as I'm aware, you can't actually tell the difference just by looking at them. I was thinking, hey, it's a single shot M16. It may as well just be an AR-15, you know what I'm saying? But, is each to their own. I'm sure these people know a lot more about it than me. I'm going to nab this power armor frame. Where did I see it? I'm always after power armor frames. Here we go, right here. What is it? It's an XO1 set. Nice. Okay, it's missing the arms. We got an XO1 suit of power armor. Let's take this down to the Red Rocket, where I've got all my power armor and companions stored. Okay, Tri-Panda says, I thought the Tricentennial Edition has physical copies. Does it not? It does have physical copies, but there's no benefit to getting the Power Armor Edition if you're only getting a digital copy. Because the Power Armor Edition has all the digital features of the Tricentennial, but it also has the physical things. You know, it's got the map, it's got the Power Armor helmet, of course, and it's got the little figurines. But besides that, it's exactly the same as the Tricentennial Edition. So if you only want downloadable, you might as well just go for the Tricentennial Edition. But if you want the physical stuff, then, you know, you obviously want to go ahead and get the Power Armor Edition, don't you? Callum Soane says, have you seen KSI? Never really been a bit of a fan. But I did see they had, like, another press conference with the pools. And apparently it was just as cringy as the other one. So I forgot. So the entire thing is super cringy. I'm sorry, guys. You know, neither of them are actually that impressive. And it's just... ugh. Backyard bullying each other, basically, on YouTube. Watch YouTube for all your playground bullying. All ages welcome. What else are people saying, though? Andras Nagy says, I'm hyped for this, but I'm worried too a bit. I don't think there's really a reason to be worried anymore. Because when it was first initially announced, I think people were worried because they heard multiplayer. It's obviously going to be full of griefing. Well, they've actually said that there isn't really going to be any griefing. There are mechanics to stop that. And also, it seems like it's not really going to be a thing that is high on people's priorities. By the look of it, it's literally exactly the same as being able to kill each other in Grand Theft Auto 5 online. You know, so you can see other people, you can see them on the map, and you can kill each other. But most people, it's just not their goal. You know, they want to do something else, typically speaking. They just want to do something else. Okay, let's go ahead and pop this out here. That's another set of XO1 right there. Again, it's missing the arms, but it is what it is. X-Crow says, I'm going to create the Enclave. Good job, buddy. Good job. Hope you have fun with it. It's going to be interesting to see what's up. Oh, here's something I really wanted to do. I want to fix Codsworth. Because I've had Codsworth in some mutated state right here in this BattleBot state ever since Automatron came out. And I want to use him. But he's too big and unruly. So I'm actually going to go ahead and see if I can get an Automaton station and fix up Codsworth. Because it's getting a bit ridiculous, you know? But what were other things that people have been worried about with it? Oh, that's not the right thing. I still don't know how to enter the settlement mode on the keyboard. There we go, it's V. But those people were also worried about no NPCs and how a quest's going to be given out with no NPCs and stuff like that. Well, we obviously know there's the robots, there's the notepads and stuff like that. And people are saying, but what about the actual characters giving you NPCs? No one's going to be able to talk to you and stuff. But isn't that really just, you know, reading quest logs and stuff like that? Isn't that just basically the same as Fallout 1 that we played on the channel recently? There was only a couple characters who actually had voiced dialogue. Sure, it was NPCs giving you the quests, but it didn't matter that they didn't really speak, did it? It didn't really matter if they had a voice or not. It just worked. So I really don't think there's too much of an issue with it. Codsworth, come on, we're going to fix you. Okay, yes, I would like to. And, come with me. Come with me if you want to live. If it isn't Monsieur Codsworth. Oh, I love Curie. Curie is easily probably the most well-designed character out of the companions, I think. The Piper is a very close second. But I mean in terms of, like, creating someone who looks quite real. I'm going to say Curie is. Yes, and her right here. Because I don't know, there's something about, like, the way Piper's animations work. She doesn't look quite normal. Okay, we're going to fix up Codsworth here. So, special mods, MSAT, don't even remember what it is. We're going to keep that, but it's mostly the legs. I want to go back to the regular old legs, don't we? The Mr. Handy thrusters. I wonder, did I actually download anything else and stuff? No, it's looking like we've just got regular old things. But I want them to have that again. Is that even the right one? The Mr. Handy Thruster. Yeah, he looks weird. Why does he look unusual? Oh, has he got a different body? Maybe he does. Or it might just be the fact that his arms are so absolutely massive. We're keeping the arms, though. We're keeping the arms. The arms look hilarious. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's because the arms are different and stuff, so he looks really unusual. But it's pretty darn awesome. Ultra Game says, it would be a pretty game if you can't. What are people talking about then? I think people are just talking about the NPCs. Orphala says, I think we are going to get free automaton in Fallout 76. Well, it's not really free if it's always free, is it? But I know what you mean, I know what you mean. Being able to make robots and stuff like that. They did show in the settlement build thing that there was a pod to go ahead and make your, to go ahead and make Protectrons. Or at least, it might just be decoration, but there was a Protectron pod there to go ahead and put in your settlements. So you might be able to go ahead and make your very own one. Let's do all of that stuff. What about this one? Trip to the Stars. Is that one in Nuka World? Is it? I actually don't know where that one is. Huh, okay. See, this is the problem. Once you've done a lot of the quests already, is that it gets a little bit difficult to go ahead and find ones you want. What's this? Semper Victor, support the Brotherhood Recon Team. Okay, that should be alright. Where have we got to go? We're going to go down there to the Cambridge Police Station. Okay, let's do it. Well, let's see what people are saying then. Theo Van Durzen says, hey guys, hello there Theo. Nice to see you, nice Theo. How you doing? You alright? I certainly hope you're doing alright. Theo's obviously a very regular viewer. It's really nice to go ahead and see all the regular people coming in. I love it when the regular people come in. Okay, let's see. The Gaming Gamer says, you are Anowin in Skyrim. Analogin in Skyrim? I don't know what that means, buddy. I honestly don't know what that means. I'm sorry, you might have to rephrase that. Wayne Liquid says, did they confirm players can give quests to others? Not that I'm aware of, but I do think there is a thing where if you squad up with someone who has a quest, then you technically get entered into the quest with them. Does that make sense? So that say if you have started up a quest and you want to do it with your buddies, then when they join your squad, you're kind of all automatically on the same quest. I believe that is true. And Vindicator Win is saying, share spike. Alright, boom, let's get a share spike going. Let's get the share spike going so we can get as many people watching the live stream as possible. Share it to Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, Bebo, all that other fun stuff so we can get all the people watching, all the people enjoying stuff. Okay, end of the Cambridge Police Station. I think this is just Radiant one, but we're going to give it a go. Jace Burkholder says, when 76 comes out, I want to become a trader and have a group of friends who own some kind of grocery store with me, and we could sell all of our own type of stuff. I think a lot of people are hoping for this kind of thing. And it seems like it may be possible. It may seem like it's possible. TriPanda says, how do I donate to you? Well, I'm glad you asked, TriPanda. There is a couple of ways you can do it. You can go ahead and click on the Super Chat button, which is the little dollar symbol on the chat. You can go ahead and do it that way. Or you can go ahead and use the PayPal link in the description. There should be a link which says Streamlabs, saying like support this streamer, and then a link which says Streamlabs. That gives you a PayPal link. Or you can go ahead and support the Patreon. The Patreon is a fantastic thing to do. In fact, let's get the Patreon people scrolling across again. Remember, people, the Patreon people, they pay for the internet we're streaming on. No Patreon, no streams. Hi. So if you want to go ahead and really support the channel, becoming a $5 patron will be a really great way to do it. You get naming rights to do that. Okay, so what else? Let's say ready.
Then listen up. Like it or not, one of our most important duties is to keep the Commonwealth clear.
He said duty.
I'm talking about mutants.
Yeah. Who do you want me to kill? Who do you want me to kill?
Target, and you're gonna terminate everything that calls it home. All the details you need are right here.
Doesn't this guy look like what's his face from Wolfenstein? He really does. He really does. Okay, clear out College Square. That's pretty nearby, isn't it? Oh, come on, Cosmo. Look at you with your nipple pincing ability right there. Let's go. Okay, well, anything else that people are saying? Little Wake Bood Leknos says, when is Fallout 76 coming out? It is coming out on November 14th. November 14th is the date, and obviously the beta is coming out a little sooner than that. It is coming out a little sooner. No one's 100% certain. The kind of rumors and speculation is mid-August. So, in about a month or so. And I'm hoping it comes out sooner than that. If I'm honest, I want it to come out sooner, of course, as everyone would. But mid-August, I think, wouldn't only be a good time, because it gives them time to change stuff, if they are going to change stuff, that is. But it also means that we have plenty of time to properly play with it and properly test and stress for servers and everything like that, you know? So, mid-August, I think that would work nicely. Alright, so where is this College Square exactly? It is literally just round the corner, basically, isn't it? Are we pretty much in College Square? Either that or it's directing me back to the police station. I think it's directing me back to the police station. I wish it was damn day. Let's just make it daytime. Make it daytime. It sucks walking around in the nighttime and stuff like that. As pretty as the nighttime is, it's not good for streams, is it? Not good for streams at all. So let's probably look at this quest mod then. Go and do that. Semper Victor. Yeah, support the Brotherhood team. Oh, of course, since it's a Radiant one, it doesn't actually point us in the right direction, does it? Yeah, just Radiant quests and stuff like that, isn't it? I have no idea why that one doesn't work. You know what? You know what? Why don't we actually find out how to get into the Pridwin? I think I remember what it's called, actually. COC... How do you spell Pridwin? Right there. Pridwin Hull, I think, is the COC code. Nope. Pridwin Hull 01. What about just Pridwin? Nope. COC Pridwin Living Quarters. No, I honestly don't remember the COC code anymore. It's not giving me the actual answer here either. I'll look one more time. It should just give me a cell name. Oh, right there. Okay, so COC Pridwin Hull 03. As I said, the Pridwin is missing from my game. That's right. The Pridwin's missing from my game, so if I ever want to go there, I have to COC my way in. I have to teleport to the center of the cell using the console command. And that is one thing I'm really gonna miss in Fallout 76, is being able to use the console commands. I know it sounds a bit cheap, but I love the console commands. It makes making videos so much easier. Yeah, I did spell it wrong. Okay. There we go. So yeah, no Pridwin is actually available in my game, so that kind of sucks. What else are people saying though? Killatron06 says, when it comes out, I'm going to make a mercenary group of a Frontier. I will make any good shooters and mercenaries. Well, okay, that's cool, that's cool. Most people will probably not want to join unless you can prove to them you're an absolute badass. And I forgot I built all of this. I actually did a video in here, didn't I? Okay, a lot of the stuff is missing. Lots of the stuff is missing. But I did build a little home in here. In fact, loads of the stuff is glitched back in, which is not quite right. But hey, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Oh, we've even got a Gatling laser there. Sweet. And the thing about... Actually, no, I was literally just about to talk about this, but JXE Warren says, do you think we lose all of our items when we die, like an Ark or DayZ? They have confirmed that you do not lose your stuff when you die. Which leads to some interesting questions, doesn't it? It does lead to some interesting questions, because some people are saying, well, what's the point in...
Attention. Due to increased raider activity, all leave requests to off-base sites have been temporarily suspended.
Oh no, no holidays.
Will have their leave compensated at the next
Yes, whatever. Okay. So seeing as you can't go ahead and loot people's bodies and stuff like that, well, you might be able to loot people's bodies, but you yourself don't actually lose anything if you get killed. But would that mean you could duplicate stuff? Maybe. Because if you think about it, say if you have a really good gun, and you can loot somebody's body and take that gun, but you, the actual player, doesn't lose it, then it basically means that you could duplicate rare guns and stuff like that. Because I don't think you should get no reward for killing a player. I mean, you get caps and experience, yeah, but let's face it, it's not really a reward, is it? I think people want to be able to get decent rewards like armor and stuff. What I kind of suspect, what I think will be a good thing, is that you should be able to go ahead and get legendary weapons and armor if you kill players. And it should be equivalent to the level they are. Does that make sense? So say if you go ahead and kill someone who is much higher level than you, then they should automatically drop like a really good legendary weapon or armor. And if you kill someone who's lower level than you, then you'll get one that's a bit rubbish. You know, you'll get one that's, I don't know, like a piece of leather armor that makes you sneeze 5% louder or something. You know, something a bit pants like that. Hello there, buddy.
I have a situation I need to report.
We're going to report the Sims.
I'm listening.
Okay, would it be possible for the Brotherhood to travel north?
Would it be
Never seen this
possible
before. This
for
is
the
Far Harbor.
Brotherhood to travel north?
It'd have to be a damn good reason to take our focus off the Commonwealth. I need specifics here. Exactly what are we talking about?
Okay, they're trying to set up some kind of permanent outpost for themselves, I'll say. They're growing in number, more Sims are regularly being brought in. Arcadia has been fortified, location hiding escaped Sims. Yeah, okay.
Acadia has been turned into a fortified location, hiding escaped synths.
I don't see the relevance. What are you going on about?
What do you mean you don't get it? There's a Sim calling
There's a
himself
Sim
Dima.
calling itself Dima, gathering followers in Acadia.
It's renamed itself? You mean it's acting autonomously?
Ooh.
I'm starting to see why you brought this to me.
Aren't
What else
all
can you
Sims
tell me?
autonomous? I thought that was the point of it. Okay, they're setting up some kind of permanent place for themselves outside the Institute. They're growing in number. Arcadia's been fortified. They're setting up a permanent place outside the
They're
Institute.
trying to set up some kind of permanent place for themselves. Outside the Institute.
So this isn't an Institute operation? Well, that makes it even worse.
Why is it
All
worse,
right.
Kels?
I've heard enough.
Why is it
You were
worse?
right to bring this to my attention. I'll see that the matter is raised with Elder Maxon as soon as possible. If he wants to eradicate this menace,
It's not a menace.
we'll
They're
need
just
time
Sims.
to refit vertibirds for extended flight. I'll get the crews to work. In the meantime, any additional intelligence you can gather will help ensure that the action we take
I've
is
never seen
precise
this
and
before.
coordinated.
Basically ratting
Do
out
not engage these
all the
synths
Sims in
until we're
Arcadia.
prepared. Understood?
Okay, let's go. Search and destroy. Speak with Knight Captain Larsen. So you don't mind Codsworth, but Sims are terrible. You know what I mean? Alright, what else are people saying though? The Gaming Gamer says, how is Vault 76 going to work? Well, I don't think I know what you mean. How is it going to work? Do you mean like, say, if loads of people are going to be in there and stuff like that? I suspect once you leave Vault 76, you're either not going to be able to return, or maybe everybody kind of gets their own Vault 76. Because you obviously can't have players running around inside Vault 76 when new players are spawning. You can't do that. You know, that would be a bit unfair. I suspect Vault 76 is going to have all the tutorial stuff. You know, they'll teach you how to shoot. They'll teach you how to, I don't know, use some basic settlement systems maybe, how to equip armor, all that kind of stuff, as they normally do in the vaults. Oh, yes. Yes, of course. Because the Prib one isn't in my game, I spawned in midair. Didn't think of that. Didn't think of that at all. Alright, so do this. Turn on God mode temporarily. Ah. You see, so I was just in the Prib-win, but the Prib-win's not there. You know? Pretty bad indeed, isn't it? Pretty bad indeed. So what are we going to do for this quest then? We need to speak with Knight Captain Larsen. Where is that? He is in Far Harbor. Alright, let's go ahead and head to Far Harbor then. Okie dokie, so let's read some more of this. JXE Warren says, if there are NPCs in the game, there aren't. Do you think there'll be different factions? No, there are no NPCs in the game. That's the big thing about this game, is that there are no NPCs. And you know what? Here's the thing. A lot of people are saying that's a bad thing. I think it's going to be a good thing. I don't mean like a good thing as in it's going to be better than regular Fallout, but I think it's good to try it. It's always good to try it. Here's the thing. So many people have always said to Bethesda, make a Fallout game or a Skyrim or Elder Scrolls, sorry, give it multiplayer. So many people asked for that and now they're doing it. And many people are just outright rejecting it before it's out. And obviously I know that a lot of people in the chat and stuff like that, they're not going to outright reject it because a lot of the people are probably hyped about it and stuff. But a lot of people have just outright rejected it. You shouldn't outright reject it because what if it's the best one? What if it's the best one? You know what I mean? It generally could be the best one. And to shun it so early on, I think is a bit foolish, honestly. Because you could be missing out on something fantastic, you know? So, I think I have a miscellaneous quest or something. Oh no, just go ahead and do it this way. I gotta go over there? Where on earth is that? Well, it's far away, that's for sure. Ecolate Lumber. I've been there. Okay, let's go ahead over there. So, Larry Crumbs says, why do you want to be rewarded for killing people? The point of the game is to work together and not kill everyone on sight. What you want is going to ruin the game. I want a game which is about surviving in a post-apocalyptic nuclear wasteland. Sure, everyone's meant to work together, but that would be like removing raiders in this and insisting only the Minutemen are walking around, you know? You need some tension. You need gun battles, you know? You can't have everyone being nice to each other. And again, you know, seeing as you don't lose anything, you've got nothing to lose. You've got nothing to lose. You can gain stuff. You're not going to lose anything, are you? So, I don't really see why people being able to kill each other is honestly a bad thing. And Tripanda says, Render, can we make a type of symbol or something on top of our bases to show we are friendlies with one another? I don't know, maybe. You could probably make a sign or something with like Nixie tubes or something like that. The neon lights are back, so you could literally write a sign. Oh, dude, look at that. Here comes the Brotherhood. Oh, I've never done this in Far Harbor before, so this is pretty darn sweet. We are on a radstorm, though. Okay. Anything else people are saying, though? Nim Fruit says, I want to play Gary's mod, but I want to watch you too. Well, you can. You can do both. That's the beauty about computers. They can do multiple things, especially if you have hyper-threaded cores, which I imagine most computers do nowadays. So that's fantastic. And Orphala says, so only enemies will be creatures or robots? Well, no, there are obviously going to be humans as well. The only difference is the humans are going to be controlled by humans. You know? They're going to be controlled by humans, the enemies. And yes, there will be robots and there will be monsters. And to tell you the truth, you don't actually get attacked by other humans when you're walking around that much in Fallout 4, for example. It's only when you're doing quests that are based around humans that you get killed a lot by humans. When you're just walking around, especially in places like Far Harbor. Again, let's fix the damn weather, because I hate walking around at night, especially on stream. Is God mode still on? Okay, God mode's off now. Okay, cool. So realistically speaking, I don't see how it's really going to be that different. Larry Crumb says, I wonder if you can make junk static. Do you mean in the building mode? Maybe. I mean, I know they've definitely put a lot more items into the game. Oh, I know this place. I remember when Far Harbor first came out, I was actually going to do a creation kit build. I was going to restore this house. Because I thought, hey, this is a cool looking house and it looks like I can restore it easily. But never got around to it. Man, look at that. That looks gorgeous. Is this thing going to land? Or is it just going to hover around like a hover bee? Oh, they've already dropped off the dudes. Hello there, matey.
Hey, Larson.
Ma'am, Knight Captain Larson. I'm heading up this little excursion.
Hello there, Larson.
We're prepping for the assault. Are we clear to initiate the assault?
What's our strategy?
What's our strategy?
We won't move in until you're on site. Then we do a sweeping clear, floor by floor. The vertibird will maintain a perimeter in case any of them try and make a run for it. Are we clear to proceed?
I guess so. We're clear. Let's move out. Let's go eradicate this place.
We'll see you there.
Okay, he said they set up a perimeter around Arcadia, but they clearly haven't, seeing as they're not actually near Arcadia. And Nimfruit says, restore the house, restore the house. We're not going to be doing that at least until the actual thing is done. You know, the Diamond City thing is done. We're not going to do any other building until that's done, which is actually making really good progress, actually. Really good progress. You mean I can't fast travel to Arcadia after accepting to kill them? Interesting. That's kind of cool, I suppose. That's another thing. A lot of people were speculating, will you actually be able to go ahead and fast travel in Fallout 76? You can, they say. They say you definitely can go ahead and do that, which I think is a good thing. Realistically speaking, I doubt it's going to be like you're walking around and then suddenly someone pops up in front of you. I think the odds of that happening are going to be a bit small, so I think it's going to be good that fast traveling's in there. I do like the idea of forcing you to walk everywhere, then that's kind of cool. But it would get pretty tedious after a while, especially considering the size of the map. It's the size of Skyrim, for God's sake. So, yeah, you know, let's not go... I didn't even realise there were turrets around Arcadia. Okay. Give the good old neck crack right there. Oh my. And the worst person in the world has donated $2 through Super Chat. He's not the worst person if he's donating and says, what do you think about red shell spyware in games? I actually don't know about that, but everyone go ahead and chant in the chat. Worst person, worst person, worst person. Everyone type in the chat, worst person, to go ahead and thank worst person in the world for donating $2 via Super Chat. Thanks very much, buddy. First donation of the day. Let's see if we can get some more donations in today. Let's see. Let's set a donation goal. Let's set a donation goal of $50. Let's see if we can go in and get a $50 raise today. That'll be fantastic. Whoever is the winner will be... I will go ahead and make a special Photoshop of the person who donates $50. And that will be posted all across social media and on videos. I didn't mean to do that. How do I put that grenade away? How do I put that away? Oh, but yeah, in terms of red shell spyware. Well, spyware isn't a good thing. Let's face it. Spyware is not a good thing. But spyware in games. Well, it depends what kind of spyware you mean. I mean, if you mean just kind of monitoring player activity, that's been in games ever since they've been connected to the internet, basically. You know, the developers being able to monitor what players are doing and stuff. But if you mean spyware like being able to see what websites people go on, or what else they do, what other games they like and stuff, then that is a bit intrusive. And I'm sure there are like little things you've got to read and tick, you know, the terms of service which say, hey, we're going to spy on you and sell your data to, you know, Cambridge Analytica and stuff like that. And you just tick it because, you know, you want to post some news on Counter-Strike. But it's still not moral, let's face it. And I very much doubt the actual data you're going to get from people playing Fallout or something is worth it, unless it's about developing your own game. So, I don't know. Depends what you mean by the spyware, because I have not heard of that exact thing. Will Ewer says, final render. We should establish a renderling symbol, so we know what around. Just put renderling in neon letters. Renderlings in neon letters will be a renderling symbol. We'll go ahead and do that. And Andrew Kirster says, final render. I like your idea to reward raiders in some fashion in Fallout 76. Otherwise, it'll feel like a pointless role. Well, you see, this is the thing. It's why I keep saying it's going to feel like the PvP in Grand Theft Auto Online. Because you can do that. You do get money. You do get XP. And people still do it despite not actually getting a reward. Because, you know, it is fun to do the one-on-one battles. And also, that actually has the same revenge system. You know, in GTA 5 Online, if somebody kills you, whether if it's accidentally, you know, they run you over accidentally, or they actually murder you, it flashes up saying, do you want to engage in a one-on-one battle with this person? And you can say yes or no. And if you say no, then, you know, Fallout 76 will let you go away and the person won't be able to kill you again. Or you can say yes. Because that is something you could do. Maybe you could make it so you can steal people's weapons and armor, but only if they kind of agree to a duel with you. You know? So picture, you know, you've seen some guy, he's got a really cool gun, you want his gun. You kill him, and then it gives him the option, do you want to challenge in a one-on-one duel? If he says yes, then if you kill him, you can take his stuff. But if he says no, then you can't. I think that would be a fair way to go ahead and enable people to do PvP, honest to good PvP, and be able to take the rewards and stuff, you know, victor go the spoils. But both people have to want to be able to do that. Where is this friggin'... Oh, there he is. He's down there. There we go. Also, guys, when you're playing PvP in 76, get used to third person. Get used to playing in third person. Sure, it's easier to shoot in first person. But, of course, you've got like these glitches and stuff, you know, where you can look over the fences and stuff like that, eh? Any of you guys play third person Battlegrounds? Well, don't. Play first person, you noob. But if you play Battlegrounds in third person, you know the advantage that gives you. Try that in 76, you know. I think it'll be a great idea. So I do think that that's going to be my kind of running theory about how the PvP could work if you wanted to go ahead and steal people's stuff. Because that way you can only loot people's stuff if both parties are okay with it. You know what I mean? Both parties have said, yes, I want to go ahead and risk losing items. Hey, Dima. Oh, sorry, Dima. Oh, Nick Valentine is not going to be happy with me. Oh wait, wasn't the whole point of coming to Far Harbor to rescue one of these people? I think it was. Speak to Mr. Nakano. Oh yeah. Not good. I don't even remember if Kasumi is a simp or not. I don't remember. Because if I remember correctly, some of these people aren't simps. They think they're simps, but they're not. Is that right? Like, this guy doesn't have a simp component. Oh yeah, there we go. He has a simp component, yeah. So some of these guys are definitely simps. Yep, simp component. Simp component. Where's Dima? I shot Dima. He fell down here, didn't he? Oh, there he is. Oh boy. Oh, Dima. You've certainly had better days, haven't you? Oh boy. I'm going to go ahead and pop your head on the table right there. What's he got? He's got a plasma cartridge. And he's got an automatic flaming pistol. That actually might be a cool thing to have, actually. Let me take that, actually. That's plasma as well. Yeah, I'll definitely have that. Okay, who's going to be our next donator then? As I said, $50 is the goal today. $50 is the goal today. If we hit that, whoever gets us over the $50 goal, they will get a special final render Photoshop made of them. And we'll share it everywhere. I think that would be a fun thing to do. I think that'd be fun. Okay, so let's scroll on down here then. Okay, Killatron06 says, Render, want to join my bounty hunter frontier? I do not, actually. Do you know why? Because I want to go ahead and be the lone bounty hunter. I don't want to have to rely on anyone. I'm going to be the lone one. I'm going to be the guy who hunts people who grief or try to grief. Oh, hello, Jewel. And I want to do that by myself with a sniper rifle in the caves. Good luck with it, though. Maybe if it gets too intensive, then I'll consider joining a party. Wonder Brother is still meant to be here helping me. I haven't seen him yet. Oh, there's Jewel, Synth Component again. Miranda, Synth Component, and Ratty Skirt. Why would you call it a Ratty Skirt? Oh my gosh. And worst person in the world has donated $5 via Super Chat, who says, Red Shell sends user identifiable info to the devs for marketing, which runs background and behaves like spyware. Oh, so you mean like people's names and stuff like that? Or maybe their browsing habits and stuff. Yeah. Disagree with that. That is very much, that's very intrusive. And as I said, technically speaking, if they put it in a terms of service and you say yes, you haven't got a foot to stand on. But you just shouldn't anyway, you know? You shouldn't. You just shouldn't. Because that data is only going to be useful to be sold, isn't it? That's all it's going to be used for. So, you know, when people were saying like, oh my god, Cambridge Analytica went ahead and friggin' sold a load of Facebook data to who knows who, that may have involved rigging the election and stuff. Who knows who to believe with stuff like that, you know? Because it's all so sketchy. It's all so sketchy. There's so many stories and interpretations of it, it's almost impossible to know the truth about what actually happened there. Okay. And it's all anonymous. It's all anonymous. So where's Kasumi then? Where is Kasumi? I want to see if she actually had a synth component. I want to know, was she actually a synth or not? Because there was always that idea, saying that she might not actually be a synth. She might just be a regular old person. Oh, we've got a master lock here. What's behind here? Oh, isn't this place like full of nuclear warheads and stuff? As in like Fat Man shells and stuff. I seem to remember that. How's it going?
That's it.
Yep, we got lots of stuff. Okay, we got mini nukes right there. Fantastic. It ran away. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. And yeah, it's just lots of ammo and stuff like that. This is obviously their little ammo dump right here. High-powered magnet. Pfft, get out of here with your high-powered magnet. Something I'm really not looking forward to about building in 76 is that I've got to find everything. I've got to find everything. I've got to find everything I want to build with, and I'm not looking forward to that. You know, you definitely won't see builds done as quickly as I would normally do them now, because I can't just enable God mode to get unlimited resources, you know. Alright, so she's around here somewhere. She's around here somewhere. Okay, so what else are people saying, though? Fair Van Derza says, Final Render, have you ever been to the Netherlands? I've been through it. I've driven through it, but I've never actually stopped and looked around and stuff like that. So, no, I guess I haven't. I'd like to, though. I'd like to. I mean, it's not far. It's generally not far. In fact, my parents would have went through there today, actually. They went on holiday today. They went and drove their way to Italy. So that's quite nice. But I don't think I'd want to go to Italy, because apparently it's like 31 degrees at night. I hate heat. I despise heat. Yeah, I have no idea where Kasumi is. I have no idea where Kasumi is at all. And that's the only one I was curious about. Does anyone in the chat know if Kasumi actually was a synth? Because I honestly don't see her body anywhere, and that's the only one I wanted to know if she was a synth or not. Maybe she's outside. We did kill a few people outside, didn't we? Okie dokie. Oh, and good news, by the way, people. Good news. The GPU prices are starting to come down now. You know, the old rumors were fantastic. The idea is that as cryptocurrency mining starts to go away, Dima's head just sitting there. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and oh, I didn't mean to do that. I was meant to screenshot it. Well, that head's gone missing now. Yeah, Faraday is definitely a sim refugee. Well, is what it is. Is what it is. I think I got a photo of it before the grenade went off. Anyway, Crow says there's no synth component on Kasumi's body. So Kasumi wasn't a synth. Oh, yeah, because that was always a thing, wasn't it? Kasumi could have just been imagining things, or she might be so desperate for answers that she believes anything that sounds like it could make sense. Oh, here we go. Kasumi. Kasumi was not a synth. Oopsies! Well, I'll blame the Brotherhood of Steel. Wait, I am the Brotherhood of Steel. I'm blaming the Brotherhood of Steel for that. I'll go tell her parents that. Actually, no, I'll tell her parents she was a synth. That'll make them feel better. Okay. So, what else are people saying, though? I did just see someone say, Final Render, have you ever been to America? I have been to America. Nernfruit says that. And yes, I went to New York City. And I went there for 10 days, something like that. Absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. Really nice place to go on holiday. Because I like cities. You know, I really don't care about going to the countryside and stuff like that. You know, people say, I just want to go to like a nice beach or something like that. I can understand going to a nice beach if you're just like there with a bunch of really close friends and you just sat on the beach, you know, drinking lager all day. That would be nice. But the actual idea of going and exploring and stuff, I'd much rather go and explore an urban area. You know, I think there's more to do. You know what I mean? There's more to do. Okay, so who do I report to then? Talk to Mr. Katano and talk to Knight Captain Larsen. So where is he? He's over there still. Why didn't he come and... Did he walk? Was he walking to Arcadia? And that's why he... That is what happened, isn't it? That is what happened. I was alone and killed all of those Sims by myself because the friggin' Brotherhood of Steel were walking. Goddamn lazy. Whatever. Ike Gaming says, where did you get that pip pad? I got it from Nexus Mods. I got it from the Nexus Mod website. It is the Pip-Boy 2000. Or the Pip-Pad 2000, I should say. It's a pad that's designed after the Pip-Boy 2000, which is obviously the one you get in 76. So that's really, really cool. It looks really nice. Functions really well. It's even got its own custom animations and stuff like that for when you put holotapes in and stuff. Really nice mod. I really like it. And the worst person in the world says, at Final Render, my GPU on Amazon was $2,000 on Amazon just weeks after I bought it in December for 800 USD. Wow. It was $2,000 on Amazon just weeks after you bought it. Well, that shows how much the prices jumped up when cryptocurrency mining kind of took off. And what the hell are you just doing out here by yourself? I haven't built anything at the Echo Lake Lumber. Why are there settlers here? Oh, I don't know. Let me guess. They've moved on as well, have they? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Now they're over there. Now they've made it to Arcadia, have they? Oh, for God's sake. For God's sake. Can't even go there. I can't fast travel to Arcadia anymore because the friggin... Let's go back then. I just want to talk to the dude. Okay, the idiot box. I always call television idiot boxes. I think that's a fun thing to say. The idiot box says, Render, what is your favorite Fallout weapon, game, and armor? My favorite Fallout weapon is probably... It's a bit boring, but I'm going to have to say the 10mm pistol. You know, it's just a good all-round weapon. It's good for all occasions. Well, I really like the Fallout 4 10mm pistol. But in all the games as a whole, I'm going to say the 10mm SMG. Because it's really powerful and really cool. And looks very, very, very cool as well. You know, it is cool and looks cool. You know, we've got both kinds, country and western. So I really like that. And favorite game, I'm going to say, is Fallout 3. We say this pretty much every time we stream Fallout. But yeah, Fallout 3 is definitely my favorite. It was my first one. I got the most nostalgia for it. I enjoyed the story the most. And my favorite armor, I'm just going to have to say the regular old Fallout 4 proto-modded vault suit. You know, not the regular Fallout 4 vault suit. The Fallout 4 vault suit with the proto-mod retexture on. Very specific one. And it looks so much better. Again, let's make it friggin' daytime again. Because this is friggin'... I love my EMB. But it's very, very dark on stream. Very dark on stream indeed. Oh, dear. Wow, legendary Blood Rage Mirelurk. That guy took a lot of damage. These things normally die in like 4 shots from this service rifle. Oh, whatever, pacify. Oh, fail. Yeah, this might be the toughest Mirelurk I've ever shot at. Wow. And this service rifle is OP as hell, by the way. Really OP. God, he had something, didn't he? Powerful Deathclaw Gauntlet. Man, get out of here with your Deathclaw Gauntlet. I ain't interested in that. What the? Oh my! That generally made me jump. I thought a toolbox. What's that doing there? Just got some mental some glue in there. It's what it is. But yeah, so that is actually my favourite armour as well. Wiz HD Gaming says, Final Render, what's your character build you're going to make in 76? I honestly don't know yet. Because... Oh, there he is. I don't know yet because I don't fully know what the game is fully going to be like yet. I know that sounds obvious, but some people have already got their builds kind of prepped and planned in their minds already. But I'm like, I don't know what will be useful. So, I mean, in Fallout 4, for example, Charisma was easily the best thing to rank up, you know? Start the game with 10 Charisma, and you were going to have such an easy time with the entire... with most of the quests, I'm going to say. But obviously, in, say, Fallout 3... things like repair was extremely good. Small guns was extremely good. What else was really good in Fallout 3 for your kind of overall perks? You also really wanted to go ahead and have things like lockpicking be really high in Fallout 3. And 76 is going to be very different. Like, I imagine charisma probably isn't going to be very important in 76, for example. Because you're not really going to be talking to people too much, are you? And if you do, it'll be with your real voice. So, you've got to upgrade your real-life charisma. I'm probably going to say things like endurance are going to be very important. So, you know, you've got lots of VATs. Perception is going to be very important. Very important. Because if there are people hiding in the grass and stuff like that, then you're going to want to see them. It is true that when you crouch with high stealth mode, you know, with high sneak skill, then you won't show up on the map. But your perception always overwrites someone's stealth. Did you know that? So if you have really high perception, it almost doesn't matter what the enemy's stealth ability is. You'll always see them if it's a big enough difference. So perception is going to be exceptionally important to prevent you from getting ambushed and stuff like that. That is if you want to engage in PvP. That is it at all. Okay, Crow says, tell Kasumi's parents she updated to Windows 10. Oh, no, not the Windows 10. I quite like Windows 10, actually. I really like Windows 10. And Nernfruit says, guess my age. I don't know. You're 11. 11. 11. Let me see the Scotsman in an elevator saying 11. What else are people saying in the chat, though? Ike Gaming says, can you go to Fallout 4 mods to get pad 2000? Can I go to Fallout 4 mod? Do you mean like the regular Bethesda.net? I don't know if it's on Bethesda.net. It won't be on the PlayStation version because it's got external assets in there, unless there's the Creation Club version, which I don't think there is. But it might be on Xbox, and it's definitely on PC. As I said, I got it from Nexus Mod Manager. Nexus Mods, even. I was watching a guy playing Skyrim yesterday on Twitch. And he hasn't played it too much, but I actually got him to download his first mods. I think he's got like 40 mods now. Yeah, just in the chat, telling him how to download mods.
Well, that could have been worse.
And it was amazing.
Sure
Absolutely amazing. Okay, so hard to be sure. I don't think there's any left, but you never know.
Hard to be sure.
Faye Van Durden says, Render, what's your favorite Pokemon?
You never know.
I don't like the thought of leaving this unfinished. The fact that these synths operating on their own, their presence here goes against everything the brother.
Okay, so there's now a brother presence on the island, which is really, really cool.
Sure.
Done good work.
Right.
Thank you. But favorite Pokemon? I only know the original 150 or original 151. I don't know anything after that. But I'm probably just gonna have to say, I'm gonna say Squirtle. Actually, either Charmander. Charmander is my favorite Pokemon, right there. Really like that. Or Psyduck I like as well, because it's just a complete dummy. And it's like, if I was a Pokemon, I would be Psyduck. You know, just going ahead and talking nonsense and stuff like that. But yeah, I never watched anything after the original 150 or 152 Pokemon. Because as a kid, I remember thinking, they told me since day one, the whole point of Pokemon was to catch them all. and collect all the playing cards, right? I nearly had all the playing cards as a kid. I nearly had all 151. But then guess what? When I'm nearly at the end, they say, oh, by the way, we've added like another 150. Even as a kid, I was like, no, Pokemon. I'm not doing that. You can't just reintroduce a load of them and tell me to go catch them all a bit harder, you know? No, 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 no. BitConnect! So yeah. Wasn't a big fan of all of that. Yes. I'm going to say Charmander. Charmander is a very, very good one. I always like the originals. I don't really like the evolved forms too much. Like Blastoise is cool, but he's not Squirtle. You know what I mean? He's not Squirtle. Okay, what else are people saying though? The Lost Ranger says, hello, sorry I'm late. Just came in from Late to the Fallout stream. How's Late to the Fallout doing? How's Late to the Fallout doing? Obviously, wasn't able to tune into the stream today. Late to the Fallout is actually the moderator on the Final Render Discord, actually. Moderator on the Final Render Discord, and she's been streaming Fallout's... I nearly said Fallout 76 then. Streaming Fallout New Vegas. Okay, so this is the part when we got to tell this dude that their daughter was not a synth. But I might actually say that she was a synth if it gives me the option, just to make it nicer.
I have bad news.
Bad news.
Kasumi, she didn't make it.
I hired you to find her, to bring her back safely. What happened?
That's true. He did pay me to bring her back and I killed her. Okay, do you really want to know, Kenji? You don't want to know the details, I'm sorry. Those Sims, she ran away for a reason. Your daughter is dead. You were right to be worried, Kenji. The Sim colony she ran away to was attacked. They didn't stand a chance. The Sims she ran away to find are the reason your daughter is dead. Yes.
Those synths she ran away to find are the reason your daughter is dead.
Ooh.
You were right to be worried, Kenji.
It's everything I was afraid of. They lured her away, and now she's gone. She died for all this nonsense about being a synth. Tell me it wasn't true. Tell me she was still my daughter.
Yeah, this is the point. So yeah, we killed her, thinking she was a synth. Kasumi was human, you have my word. Oh, so we don't actually say, by the way, we're the ones who killed her. So yeah, let's just say that she was human.
Kasumi was human.
I'm not going to say that I'm the one who killed her, though. I'm going to say that.
If you'll excuse me.
Hey, pay up. Pay up. Come on, pay up. I found your daughter. Sure, I shot her in the head, you know, with a service rifle. But you still got to pay me.
Mr. Nakano.
I have lost my...
Oh, we got to talk to Eddie to get paid. Okay, that makes sense, that makes sense. Oh, what are people saying there? Oh, here's Late to the Fallout. Saying, just finished Old World Blues and loved it. Right, glad you enjoyed it. I liked that DLC. That's one of the more unique Fallout DLCs, actually. Old World Blues on New Vegas. My favourite DLC in New Vegas was probably Lonesome Road. I really enjoyed Lonesome Road. It was very challenging. I loved it. And what else are people saying, though? Connor Immortal Abzu says, I install like 100 mods and then feel really bad and try to trim it down to fix bugs and cut content. I've said this so many times, but most people probably only realistically use like 20, but they have 150 installed. You know, I know that sometimes you need multiple mods in order to go ahead and make others work, but in most cases you could probably lose most of the mods that you have installed and it would be fine. You know what I mean? I'm not saying don't download mods, that's obviously the point. I think the manager has a limit of 250, and of course you could manually install, so it's what it is. Late to the Fall says, I found her, I shot her, now pay me. Well, yeah, that is what I said. And also says, I'm now doing Honest Hearts next. Honest Hearts was an interesting one. Honest Hearts was an interesting DLC. It was very different, which was nice, it was refreshing. But it was very, very different. Very different indeed. And Lost Ranger says, kill the parents so you can leave no witnesses. No, we don't need to kill the parents. We don't need to kill the parents, they had nothing to do with it. But then again, you know, Kasumi also didn't have to die. Huh? I wish I could take back Dima's head and put it on a stick. That's what I really want. Okay. So now we've got to travel back to the Commonwealth, haven't we? And I love doing this with my character's hair, because my character's hair has physics. So the hair just kind of levitates in the wind. It looks so goofy. You can't jump in this boat though. Now, Far Harbor without most of the fog looks very bizarre. Okay, here we go. Now we're hitting the speed. Come on, hair. Do that crazy thing. I want my hair back and forth. I want my hair back and forth. Wasn't that a Will Smith's daughter? I'm trying to franchise this family. God's sake. None of them are as talented as you, Will. I'm sorry. They're just not. There we go. Just a hair blabbing in the wind. Honestly, guys, this is probably going to annoy... Sorry, there's a bug there. This is probably really going to annoy a lot of people, I'm about to say. But if the Fallout 76 Creation Club has hair mods and stuff, I will be getting them. Because something I love about Fallout 4 is my character. I've put so much effort into designing this character, trying to make them look realistic and the way I like them with the outfit and stuff. Tried so long to make this character look like this. And if I have to go ahead and make someone look like a potato, why did I go to Far Harbor? I was already here. I didn't need to go back to Far Harbor. Oh, I'm an absolute twerp, aren't I? I need to go to Diamond City. I need to go to Diamond City. Back to my old laggy Diamond City. Where even is it, goddammit? Oh, it's over here. Here we go. So, Fenway Street, Diamond City Market. Unable to fast travel. Oh, okay, I've got to wait for the boat to stop, I presume. We've got a really nice water mod here as well. Like, really nice. I don't think it's 4K. I think I got, like, the 2K texture one. Don't waste your memory on your video card by getting 4K water mods. Not really necessary. It's good up close, but most of the time you're not going to tell the difference, are you? And that's a lot of water to load in, remember. Look at how much of the Fallout 4 map is just water. So much of it is just water. Never to explore. I know it's a coastal place, so you need lots of water and stuff, but... Did you really need that much, though? You know what I mean? Where is it? Diamond City Market. There we go. So yeah, I love the original character creator in Fallout 4. But I just want to be able to get more varieties of hair. I hated all of the hair in the base game. I really, really did. It all looked awful. Ravenger is here, who says, I have 4 litres of Dr. Pepper. Only 4? Gosh, what's going on with you, lad? Well, I've only got 2 down here. Here's what it is. Oh no, I'm dying of thirst. Someone better call a doctor. Dr. Pepper is here. Oh god, that was where's my cringe alarm? Right there, cringe alarm. Okay, Will Mosey says, if Fallout 76 it doesn't allow customization, will you riot? Well, it will. It will. So many people are saying if something isn't confirmed, it might not be in the game. You'll be able to make your own character. You'll be able to make your own character. Here's something that's been really annoying me recently, people. I'm gonna say it. I obviously did that video talking about why the radiation, why are the trees green in 76 because of the radiation and stuff like that. Now I know that obviously in real life radiation doesn't kill trees, but obviously in Fallout it does, looking at all the other Fallout games. But loads of people are saying the reason all the trees are alive, final render, is because no bombs landed in West Virginia. They said, though, it wasn't a likely target. I'm like, god damn it, dude. You know, we see 3 bombs in the trailer hit West Virginia. We see 3. And you're telling me that they didn't nuke West Virginia? Considering it's covered in missile silos, has several military bases. Hey, Kimberly A has donated $20 via Super Chat. With no message. Everyone go ahead and chant, Kimberly, Kimberly, Kimberly. Everyone go ahead and chant Kimberly A in the chat for donating $20. Thanks so much, Kimberly. So what's that now then? That brings us up to $37. Remember, we need another $13 to hit our goal. $13 more dollars, and then we have... No, 13? $13 more dollars, and then we've hit the $50 goal, and then we'll just keep it going. We'll just keep it going. If we hit $100, we'll stream for an extra hour. If we hit $100, we'll stream for an extra hour. How about that? How about that, people? I double dog dare ya. Okay, so, yep. Still not optimized yet. Got to finish the interior of the bar before I optimize it. But as I was saying, people are saying, but render, the bombs wouldn't have landed in West Virginia. There's nothing to nuke. You look at the map. There's several military installations. And Azuma Game was just subscribed. Thank you very much, buddy. Friggin', there are several military installations. We see 3 bombs hit the map, and they're close enough to knock a guy in power armor over. So it's at least within, what, 2 miles of the place? At least within 2 miles. I think 3 miles is currently our world's biggest blast radius of, you know, physical force. 3 miles, which is freaking insane, by the way. So it's at least within 2 miles, and we see 3 land there. As I said, there's plenty of targets in West Virginia, and not only that, but since the Mama Dulce's food processing place is in Fallout 76, we know the Chinese military has a presence in West Virginia, and they would know about all of the military installations. They would know their exact locations. They would know that there are dozens of nuclear missile silos, which apparently are so relaxed even human players can just walk in and use them once they find the codes lying around and stuff. There's plenty of targets. Not only that, it's a Fallout game. Do you really... And the Zoomer Gamers donated $1 through Super Chat. Everyone go ahead and chant, Zoomer, Zoomer, Zoomer. He's the gamer with the dollar. Thank you very much, Zoomer Gamer. That's really nice of you to do. Thank you very much, buddy. So yeah, what's that now? $12 more to hit our $50 donation. That's fantastic. Thank you very much. All right, Ellie, pay me. And of course, do you really think they're going to have a Fallout game where no nukes go off?
How did everything go with the Nakano case?
You know, seems very silly. Get out of my way. What is that right there? X-Croce just subscribed. Thank you very much, buddy. Let's say sarcastic.
I have been declared Queen of Far Harbor. You may bow.
Oh,
Far Harbor.
It's like that, is it? Why do I always get stuck with the smartasses? All right, I'll just mark the case as being closed with a note about this Far Harbor place.
Do I get paid?
Thanks for coming in for this one. I knew something good was happening when you and Nick started working together. Don't be a stranger, Gumshoe.
Do I not get paid? Do I not get paid? God's sake. What else are people saying, though? Anil Raddle says the guy in the power armor died because of radiation poisoning. He wasn't blown over by the blast. We see him holding up, not being able to stand up because of the blast, and the power armor frames are immune to radiation. That's how we can walk around in the glowing sea and stuff like that. So I'm sorry, but that's not the case, because power armor's resistant to the radiation stuff. Oh yeah, the Mysterious Stranger log. I forgot to pick this up. This is kind of proof that the Mysterious Stranger is in the game. Is actually, you know, a realistic thing. It's not just fantasy. Someone suggested in one of the streams not long ago. Someone suggested this stream not long ago that role-playing as the Mysterious Stranger would be hilarious in 76. I want to try that at some point. I want to find the coat and the hat, get a 44 Magnum, and whenever someone's in trouble, I'll go ahead and help the person in trouble and then just go away. Yeah, role-playing as a Mysterious Stranger. I think that would be really, really cool. What are people saying? The Late to the Forward says, Render's face when his donor sounds goes off is funny. Well, maybe someone should donate again so we can demonstrate what that face looks like. Or this. Alright, so. We completed Far Harbor, I guess. Ravenger says, what if the Mysterious Stranger is a synth? Mind blown right there. Mind blown right there. Well, I suppose that would make sense. If he's everywhere, the Mysterious Stranger could be an assembly line of synths. Oh, that's a cool theory. That's a cool theory. Is the Mysterious Stranger a synth, or many synths? That would also explain why he's everywhere throughout the entire franchise as well at the same time, or sometimes at the same time. That's a cool theory. Very, very nice indeed. But yeah, I would love to go ahead and roleplay as a Mysterious Stranger. I think that'll be fun, even if we just do it once. Here's the thing though, guys. I love playing multiple games and stuff on the channel. I really do, but when Fallout 76 comes out, I'm fully prepared to just make that my jam. If it's as good as I want it to be, I'm hoping it will be, I'm totally prepared to just make that my jam, you know? Okay. So what else are people saying, though? Will Morrissey says the Stranger could be a Voltec rep. He's got a similar coat, I suppose, hasn't he? I don't think it's exactly the same. I don't think I've ever seen him in Fallout 4, actually. I've never used it. Or have I? Do I have the perk? I don't even know anymore. What is... How do I check my perks again? T. Do I have him even unlocked? Because I don't think I've seen him in Fallout 4. Oh, I do have him. I've just never seen him. I guess my luck level is low. What is it? Yeah, I've only got 4 luck, so I'm very rarely going to catch him. Very rarely going to catch him. But it is what it is. Okay. So now I've finally done Far Harbor on this character. Well, I did Far Harbor on this character before, but I actually had to reload to a much older save at one point. So this character, which I've been using for years, is still technically only like, what? A level 88? 92, was it? Something like that? Something along those lines. Anyway. We need to find another quest, actually.
Read the public. Is the Institute
what
gone?
about... That's it. Thanks for reminding me, Thanks for reminding me, Nat. I want to go check out the crater. I want to go check out the crater where the Institute was, because I've never done it. I've never checked out the bomb crater afterwards. What are people saying, though, in the chat? Oh, here we go. Nernfruit says, why is your character a girl? I'm glad you asked. This actually brings up a next question about Fallout 76 as well. About what will I do in Fallout 76 in terms of my character. In Fallout 4, and I suppose the other Fallout games as well, it actually makes sense strategically to play as a woman. Because you have the perk Black Widow, or the Lady Killer perk, you know, depending if you're male or female. But the women have the Black Widow perk, which means they do, I think it's 10% extra damage to men on the first perk, and then it's a bit more, and then you get like special bonuses and conversation and stuff like that. And, you know, getting that extra benefit of doing damage to men is really worth it, because I'm going to say 90% of the human enemies you fight in Fallout 4 are men. Sure, there are female raiders and stuff as well, but the vast majority of the people you fight in Fallout 4 are men. So it actually makes strategic sense from a design standpoint to play as a woman in Fallout 4. But obviously, in 76, if no such perk or whatever exists, then I'll probably play as a male. And also, sounds a bit selfish, but all the good clothing mods, all of the good hair mods and stuff, they're always for females. Modders practically never make decent stuff for men. Oh no, I don't mean decent stuff as in its bad quality. I mean just the sheer quantity of stuff. There's much more stuff out there to make female characters, as you would expect, because, you know, most people who play RPG games are those nerdy men who do nothing but stare at boobies all day and think about what it would be like to dress up as a nun and go sit in the church and be in disguise for a while and watch all the nuns. Okay, enough talking about the nuns. I don't know where I was going through there. He was pervert on nuns is what I'm saying, because he's a pervert. You know, misogynist pig is men. And there's nothing wrong with being a man, though. I've been a man my whole life. Right. What else are people saying, though? Nova29 says, have you played Fallout Tactics? No, but I do own it. In fact... Oh, I hear a Superman. Do you remember not long ago we streamed Fallout 1? And we streamed it for about 2 hours and we got fairly far. And I mentioned I had 2 characters. Well, the main character I was playing, I've actually beaten Fallout 1 on that character. But I did it kind of accidentally. I was just exploring and I found a hole. Obviously, Fallout 1, the whole goal is to find a water chip so you can save your vault, which is running out of water. I just found a hole in the ground, went in the hole, and there was a vault in there. There was a hole in Necropolis. And I went down there. They had a working water chip. I'm just like, oh, I didn't even kill anything. I just walked in, took it. It was full of ghouls, but I snuck past them all. No problems at all. And just took the water chip, and I'd completed Fallout 1. It was pretty cool. I don't think I want to move on to Fallout 2 just yet, though. I want to try some of the side quests and stuff, though. Because the actual main quest in Fallout 1, you can actually beat it pretty easily. As I discovered. As I said, I beat it kind of accidentally. But there's probably like 30-odd side quests or something like that, which at the time was pretty big. That's pretty big. It's nothing compared to Fallout now. But 30 side quests was actually pretty big, and I want to try to do some of them. What else are people saying, though? Ravager says, hey, boobies are nice. I agree. I agree. And Theo Van Derzen says, I hate to leave, gonna miss you guys. Oh, Theo, where you going? Everyone say goodbye to Theo, everyone. Everyone say goodbye to Theo. Hopefully you turn up again later, because we are going to be streaming for... What time is it? We're going to be streaming for another 40 minutes. We're going to be streaming for another 40 minutes, unless we get the $100 donation, you know. If we can bring up our donation to $100, then we'll definitely go ahead and do that. But, that would be very nice if we did, anyways. What else are people saying? Nernfruit says, Fallout 1 is broken on my computer. Oh, you better try to fix that. And Linus Franson has just subscribed. Thank you very much, Linus. Killatron says, which next question you will do? Which next question will you do? Probably the one you just asked. That's the question I will do. Yes, yes. If you mean what kind of main video I want to do on 76, I had an idea about a video, but I cancelled it. I was halfway through doing the video on Fallout 76 and I cancelled it. Because it just started to feel like I was just repeating a lot of the stuff I've already said in different videos. Something I've been really, really happy about recently, guys. I'm going to get quite real with you guys recently. Obviously, you know, in the last 5 days or so, I haven't actually uploaded or streamed anything. And it's because I've kind of realised one of the things I'd been kind of doing wrong over a long period of time, very long period of time, was just kind of shoveling out content. You know, it was making videos for the sake of making videos. And the only guy named Taylor's just subscribed. I wonder what their name is. Thank you very much, the only guy named Taylor, for subscribing. But I was just kind of shoveling videos out, you know, and it's like, some things are obviously great. You know, obviously all the building with mods I'm very proud of and stuff like that. But a lot of the times it just felt like I was kind of shoveling stuff. And I've realised, by doing 76 and doing the theory videos and stuff like that, actually putting some thought into videos and putting thoughts into videos that people will want to see. Not just another Let's Play. Because obviously, the fans I've got, they already like me. But Let's Plays, unless it's a brand new game, don't really bring in new people. So, I've kind of told myself, I want to put a lot more effort into making videos which not only bring in people, but are actually saying something that are worth saying. Does that make sense? That's not necessarily to say I'm very rarely going to upload videos or anything. I still want to maintain a very quick schedule. But it means I want to try to produce less shovelware. And that means using the old brain a bit more. I don't know why I blew those cars. I don't know. Looks cool. What can I say? So yeah, that's why there hasn't been as many videos. Oh, and also my microphone was broken. That's also a good reason, I suppose. Oh, that's odd. What was I doing? I was going to check out the Institute hole, wasn't I? I've gone the completely wrong way to do it, though. That's for sure. I've gone the completely wrong way. What is it, like up here? Or is it there? It's over here, isn't it? I think so, anyway. Cambridge Polymer Labs. Well, I've never been there, really. Okay. Gene Tech. Try there. Okay. What are the people saying, though? Nernfruit says, I got a blue-eyed white cat, and they're so cute. You got a blue-eyed white cat, have you? Well, I have a blue-eyed white dragon! Yu-Gi-Oh! What else are people saying, though? Oh, no, I've just read that one, sorry. Nova29 has donated $2 through Super Chat. Says, hey, have you played Fallout Tactics? Love your channel. Oh, thanks, Nova. Everyone go in and chant, Nova, Nova, Nova. Everyone go in and chant, Nova29 for donating $2 via Super Chat. Thanks very much, matey. But, no, we were literally just discussing that. I haven't played Tactics. I do have it. And I did beat Fallout 1 for the first time the other day. But I'm going to do a bunch of side quests. Then I'm going to play Fallout 2 and then do Tactics and stuff like that. There is obviously Fallout Brotherhood of Steel on PlayStation 2. I don't even think I'm going to bother for what people tell me. You know, there are several Let's Plays on YouTube and stuff. In fact, I believe Fatal Kraus is doing a Let's Play of it right now. You know, the Fallout game that was on PS2 that everybody ignores. Because it was so awful. That's so awful. You know, I think that was Interplay's last licensed game of Fallout. After that, it was all Bethesda. You know, they bought the license after that. Oh, hello there, Raider. Whoops. Whoop. Okay. Ben Appleby says, Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas remaster? Well, really, that just comes down to... Oh, no, now think about it, actually. I was going to say that comes down to which is your favourite. But I suppose a better question would be which one deserves a remaster more? Which would most benefit from a remaster? I'm probably going to say number 3 would probably benefit from a remaster the most. Because in a way, New Vegas was a remaster of number 3 in terms of the mechanics. But obviously not the graphics and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm going to say Fallout 3 is probably deserving of a remake more. Because I think it could be improved the most by a remake. But if they're going to do one, they should probably do both. And I don't even know about that. I tell you the truth, it probably won't even happen anyway with New Vegas. Because Obsidian isn't the Obsidian that it was that made New Vegas. It's a very different company now. Very different stuff. And Skullman2K has donated $2 Australian. It says, that Blue Eyes joke is why you're my favourite final. Everyone go ahead and chant, Skull, 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 Skull. Everyone go ahead and chant, Skullman. I'm a Skull Man. For donating $2 via the Super Chat. Thanks very much, buddy. That is awesome. I don't know what. Whenever I hear the word Blue Eyes White, I just think of Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, what else is there? Colby Plays just subscribed. Thank you very much, buddy. Yu-Gi-Oh! Might have been the last kind of kids cartoon I watched, actually. It might have been the last one I watched, you know, when I was a kid. I don't really remember. Okay. Yu-Gi-Oh! Was pretty much right after Pokemon, wasn't it? You know, as Pokemon started to die down in popularity, Yu-Gi-Oh! Suddenly became a bit more popular, didn't it? What the... Did you just see that? Those guys just friggin' raptured their way in here. What on earth happened there? Who even are they? I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, I'm taking a lot of rads, so let's go ahead and pop some old rad eggs right here. Oh, by the way, 76, if you can, go ahead and make your own stuff to sell. Sell Radex. Radex is expensive in every Fallout game. Forget bullets. Manufacture Radex. Or Psychojet. That would be good. Ravager says, no, it was Digimon. Was it, though? Because Digimon kind of ran along the same time, didn't it? Digimon was a bit before Yu-Gi-Oh!, if I remember correctly. And it was kind of... Well, there's no nice way to say it. It was knockoff Pokemon Digimon. It really, really was. Still taking 4 rads. Okay, I know we blew up the nuclear reactor there. Okay, it's looking like the radiation isn't going to get any lower. 4 rads is the best. What on earth is this? Oh my! Oh, that's genuinely scary. That is really scary. Come play with us, Danny. Forever and ever. Oh boy. Strider's in the water. There's Simps in the water! Get out of the water! Alright, can I get them from the shore? That's what I want to know. For sure! I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Charlie, don't surf. Alright, then give him a hold. Give him an old boom boom right there. I love physics. I love physics. Okay. Ravager says, yeah, Pokemon ended while Digimon was playing and got good before Yu-Gi-Oh! Started. Okay, yeah. I thought so. Hang on, what's actually going on? What's going on? I can't believe it. Why is there grass floating in the air? That can't be right at all. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, there's definitely some kind of glitch going on here. Most likely a mod causing that. Probably a texture mod of some kind. I don't know. Ooh. Super mutant by himself? That doesn't seem right. They're never by themselves. Where there's one, there's many. Yep, okay, there is more than one. Oh, I've also got a mod which makes it slow down whenever you get the last kill. Kind of like a New Vegas. Very cool mod that is, actually. Doesn't last very long, though. I wish it also zoomed in, you know, the same way it did in New Vegas. Yeah, because that was a cool thing, I thought. Okay, what else are people saying, though? Ravager says, so we know Sims can swim, but do they dream of electronic sheep? Well, I suppose the real question is, if they were to dream of electronic sheep, would it actually be worth investing in, considering the other kind of Sims they could buy? You know, obviously, the sheep is the one you really want, but you could go ahead and get a cat, you could go ahead and get a dog, you could go ahead and invest in whatever electronic animal you wanted. But really, if you have the ambition to get an electric sheep, then maybe, realistically, you're not actually part of a synth machine, you're actually an autonomous being. I know Blade Runner. I know that book. Obviously, Duan Joy's Dream of Electric Sheep is the book. Is the book that Blade Runner was based on. What the hell is... That's what you want. I don't think I've seen that guy before. Gruel, his name was. With a chef's hat. Oh, he's got an SA-80 as well. I'll grab that. Gruel's List. Never seen this before. It says Gruel's List. Gruel's List. Not Groot's List. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and see. I've never seen that guy before. Let's see what's up. Gruel's List. See, in 76, every character you see will be unique. Gruel's Shopper List. Few pounds of Yarguai meat, half a dozen Deathclaw eggs, Milo meat, soft shell only, beer, lots, a cup of glowing warm blood. What they don't know won't hurt them. Where do you work for? Oh god. That sounds like you work for, like, Five Guys or something. I don't know. I went to Five Guys once. Only once. It seems very overrated. Like, it seemed like... It did that thing that restaurants do when they overcook the heck out of everything. Cambridge Polymer Labs, indeed. They overcook the heck out of everything. Because everyone's scared of food poisoning. Why don't you live it up a little bit, you know? Live it up a little bit. Don't be afraid of food poisoning. Cosworth sounded so scared then. Right, let me go ahead and ride away up. There we go. Full health right there. I'm going to stab it right in the heart right there. Okay, so what else are people saying though? Let's go ahead and find out. Wayne Liquid says, not even going to try and play day one. Oh, of the beta. I think you could probably go ahead and try to play day one of the beta. I mean, my plan with the beta is to do a 12-hour live stream when it comes out on the PC. We already know it comes out on the Xbox like sometime before. Don't know if it's a week, don't know if it's a few days. Well, we don't know. We just know it comes out a little bit before. That's a nice bit of popping right there. But when it comes out, I'm hoping the Xbox getting it a little bit early means they might have sorted out day one issues. So I can do like a 12-hour live stream of Fallout 76. And also, something I really want to know about 76. If the beta does continue, this is obviously the main bit of news we talked about today. If the beta just carries on until the game is released, will we have to start again once the full game is out? Or will people who have had the beta be able to keep their characters? Because I'm pretty certain that it will be kind of divided on what people want. Because most people will probably say, I've just spent ages playing this and I've got my character level high, I don't want to start again. But I'm willing to bet a lot of people, myself probably included, will probably build their character wrong and wish they'd made changes and would like to start again. That's another thing as well. Will we be able to start again in 76? Can we hit a new game and just get a new character should we want to? We need a new quest or something, don't we? We need a new quest. Alright, so Killatron says, Render, I'm gonna watch your back in 76 beta. Are you? Who says I'm going to allow someone to watch my back? Interesting, eh? Tripanet says, rumors are they keeping the progress. That's nice. As long as I can go ahead and change stuff if I'm not happy with it. Speak to Mason. I don't want to speak to Mason, do I? Help defend Warwick Homestead. Okay, let's do this then. I always quite liked Warwick Homestead. I really like the idea behind Warwick Homestead. You know, the idea is that since this was a human fecal matter plant, you know, where all the poo went, when the bombs went off, just a huge wave of human poo exploded into the air and then landed on the ground. 200 years later, this is the best farmland in the Commonwealth. I love that concept. It's so slapstick. You know, it's like the nuclear bombs made so much poo land on the ground. It's now the most fertile place. Jennifer Montgomery says, final render. And Flash just subscribed. Thank you very much. Oh, and Jennifer Montgomery's message has now been redacted. Oh, my golly, my gosh. And later the forward says, yes, he is. Still Crash. I don't think I know. Oh, and Wayne Liquid says they confirmed you can make multiple characters. That's nice. Okay, a lot of the stuff from my mod is missing. Assaultron Succubus. Isn't a succubus like the vampires with the absolutely giant racks? Isn't that what a succubus is? And a succubus's ability is that they drain men. It's true. Google it. I haven't seen the Rust Devils pretty much since I played Automatron, when it came out. I wish I could lean. I want to lean. Give me a lean ability in 76, please. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, that's going to blow up, isn't it? That's going to blow up. It's good to know my defenses on this place worked, even though half the items are now floating. And now Spectacle Island is under attack. I could probably run over there, couldn't I? Who's still alive? I'm loving this little fight, though. 2 sentry bots all held up in that one space. Hey, 2 sentry bots walk into a shipping container. But yeah, Spectacle Island's under attack, so let's go there. Is my Megaton still there? Probably not. Most of it is probably missing. Most of it is probably missing. Okay, let's go check it out. What else are people saying, though? Just going to read in some of this. Ravager 0292 says succubi are great. Succubi or succubi? What is the pronoun for succubus? Maybe it's just succubus. I honestly don't know. It sounds like a hilarious name for a musical act. Like, hey, we're Succubus and we're here to play some Cliff Richard. He's actually been cleared of his charges, which is nice. Okay, something's been built. Oh my god, bits of my Megaton are still here. Holy hell. Wow. It's not loading in quickly. But bits of my Megaton are still here. Some people ask, you know, how did you actually get your viewers when you first started Final Render? Well, one thing which really helped, which brought in like 10,000 subscribers within like a week or so, was that the YouTuber Tyrannicon had a competition of the best settlements. It wasn't like a competition you entered, he just kind of made a list of the best Fallout 4 settlements. And I got number 5. No, it was top 5 settlements, sorry. I got number 5 with my Rivet City build, and I got number 1 with this Megaton build. Obviously, half of it is missing, but you can still watch the video when I made it all, and I built this in the settlement mode, not the creation kit or anything. Wow, the friggin' Rust Devils are really big on this area. Okay, that's not good. Oh, get out of the way, Codsworth. Get out of the way. Let me friggin' target the sentry bot. There we go. Good job. Wait, how many Rust Devils are here? Absolutely loads of them. This is a really... Oh, boy. This is a really big attack, isn't it? Oh. Lucky for you guys, I got range. I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jungle. Jingle, jangle. That'll do it. Ah. Is that everyone then? Nope, there's this too. That was some pretty good timing. I shot a settler and then the donation thing came in. Wayne Liquid has just donated £2 via Super Chat, who says, thoughts on mutations? Wayne, 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 Wayne. Everyone go to chant Wayne Liquid for donating £2 via the Super Chat. Liquid! Liquid. Liquid. Ocelot. Liquid. Thoughts on mutations. I think it's kind of cool. I think it's a very cool way to do it. You know, the fact that there can be positive benefits to soaking up too much radiation. I think that's a cool idea. But as long as we're not too silly. I don't want it to be like, if you are 90% radiated, then you can fly. You know, I don't want anything dumb like that. I just want it to be fairly simple things. Like, I don't know, you can swim underwater if you get radiated to such a degree. Or something like that, you know. Oh. Why are there just dust devils everywhere here? And pretty much every settler is dead. Except for 2. But they turned on me. Because when the first thing blew up, it hurt a load of settlers. Would you? Well, you know, sometimes you've got to go ahead and do a cleansing of your settlement every now and then. Are you going to keep fighting me? Huh? Oh. Can I just leave? I can't fast travel out though, can I? Because there could be like 50 plus settlers here. You know, let's just get out of here. So the settlers don't attack me anymore. You know what I'm saying? But Jennifer Montgomery says, Final Render, which flavour of Dr. Pepper is your favourite? There's multiple flavours of Dr. Pepper? I thought it was just the one. I will have to investigate. I just drink the normal Dr. Pepper. I did not know that there was different varieties. I need to step up my soft drink game. Oh, really, guys? Really? You're chasing me? Huh? 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 That's the lad in an assault rifle. That's unusual. But yeah, that was a pretty cool thing, the fact that the Wayne Liquid thing popped up. But anyways, what else are people saying though? Joke R says liquid, not solid, not gas, liquid. Would you? Stop. No. 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 Now let me leave for God's sake, so I can come back in peace. I just massacred all my own settlers. All my own settlers. Ravager said, there are 23 flavours of Dr. Pepper. Oh my golly gosh. Later the Fallout says, well, I gotta go, get chores done. Have a great stream. See you next time. See you soon, Later the Fallout. Everyone say goodbye to Later the Fallout. And remember, guys, Later the Fallout is a moderator on my Discord. Go ahead and follow my Discord if you want to go and talk to me and other people in the Renderlings community. The greatest community here on the internet. I'm sure many people say their community is the best internet community, but they're wrong. They're liars. Renderlings community is the best. It's true. Isn't it, Dave? Yeah, Dave says so. Dave's sitting in the back of the corner just behind the camera as usual. You think it's the best community, don't you? Dave, don't dab in the corner. No dabbing in the corner, Dave. I've had enough of this. No dabbing. No. Put your arms down and neck straight. Good boy. Ah. So, am I okay to go back to Spectacle Island then? Am I okay to go back? I don't know. I don't know. Is what it is. Let's find out what happened. Salty Shumi says, thank you for killing them, Sentinel. Hmm? Are you talking about the Sims? Oh yes, we went ahead and killed all the Sims in Far Harbor. Is what it is. David Harmon says, telling him that was like telling a kid there's more candy than Starburst. I love Starburst. I haven't had Starburst in ages. Starburst is good candy. Very nice. I don't remember the last time I had Starburst. I don't know. It's what it is. Wayne Liquid says, I'm behind you. Liquid! Alright, so the settlers are still fighting the Dust Devils, but they're not fighting me anymore. That's fine. As long as they're not fighting me. Because I don't want to lose this settlement, you know? Even though there's nothing here. Except my Megaton. Oh no, the settlers are still fighting me. Or they're at least fighting Codsworth. Codsworth. You absolute demon. Well, he's not killing them. He just slapped him. Can we just stop now, though, okay? I came here to help you people. You were the chosen one. You were supposed to bring balance to the Force, not destroy it. This is getting very tedious now. I just want to look around this place in safety. Or whatever. Let's just take a look at the Megaton. Obviously, the Megaton, it don't work no more. It don't work no more. Most of the things are missing. But, we can kind of imagine it, you know, or you can just go back and watch the original video. You know, you go down here, you have got, there was like a noodle stand right there. The water with the nuke is missing, but that was down there. You got the little chems shop right there. Up there was Moira Brown's. Or was that Moira? No, that was Moira Brown's, I believe. That was the water purifier. Don't remember what that was. You had like the bar thing there in the Church of Atom. Again, I made all this in the settlement mode. It took forever, but it was so cool and it was definitely worth it. Wayne Liquid says, what's the donation total? Oh, the donation total is... Yeah, it's not 50 and it ain't 100. But I could probably find this out, actually. Give me a second. The total for tonight is... Let's find out. Since the loads of this. $2, $4, $6, $7, $27, $32, $35. We need $15 more to hit our $50 goal. $15 more to hit our happiest goal today. And remember, all the donation money at the minute is going towards a new graphics card. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about that ages ago. Graphics card prices are finally coming down. Finally coming down. Although, the one I want is not coming down in price. I wanted the 1080 Ti to come down in price. But it ain't. The 1080 Ti isn't coming down in price. However, the 1080, the GTX 1080, I've seen them in the last few days on sale for like £430. 1080 Ti's. But normally they're like 570. You know, with the whole cryptocurrency crisis going on. And here's, however, 1080 Ti's are still like £700, £800 or something like that. So what I might do, if 1080 Ti does not go down in price, I might just get a 1080. If it's like, you know, £350, £400. Because that's an amazing deal, even if it's not a 1080 Ti. You know, that's an amazing deal. You could probably get 2 of them, if you could find a really good deal. If you found one for like 370, you could get 2 of them for the same price as a 1080 Ti. But that would be a bit silly. Tell you the truth, I'm going to wait for as long as possible in terms of buying the graphics card. Because there's still the rumour that it will go ahead and announce the 11th series at Gamescom in August. A lot of analysts are suspecting that. What is this quest? Trip to the Stars. What is this one? What is this one? I don't know what this one is. It doesn't tell me where to go. And Nernfruit says, do you have a girlfriend? Of course I don't have a girlfriend. I stream Fallout 4. If I had a girlfriend, I'd stream Fortnite. And then she'd be next to me. And then every time I got a kill, she'd have to lose a bit of clothing or whatever. Did you see that? That was on trending. Disgusting. Absolutely on trending. Joke R says, I remember building a trade post outpost in that Titanic looking boat. Good times. Oh, I know the one you mean. It's kind of like down here, isn't it? There's a load of raiders have taken over it. I remember that. And Numbfruit says, how did you pick your name? Well, my parents picked my name, if I'm completely honest. Or do you mean my YouTube name? And Man has just subscribed. Man has just subscribed. Thank you very much, Man. Man. God, so many men. It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men. Amen. But no, in terms of picking my YouTube name, the original reason I picked Final Render is because originally I was going to have lots of very high production videos and weapon guides and stuff. And that's what the channel was going to be about, you know, very high quality animation, informative videos. And they were going to have loads of 3D modeling and stuff like that, and loads of After Effects animations and stuff. In fact, if you go to the very earliest videos on the channel, you can find the videos which are called the Counter-Strike weapon guides. And those were the first videos on the channel. This was just before Fallout came out, I believe. And they have 3D animation in them. They have history animations in them and stuff like that, talking about the history of weapons and stuff like that. And they're generally really good production videos. Like, okay, they're a bit low res and stuff, and the microphone quality is awful, absolutely awful, but the videos themselves were kind of cool. I did like 2 on Fallout 4, and then I started doing the building, you know? I started doing the building after that, so that's why it's called Final Render, because originally there was going to be a lot more 3D modeling and stuff like that. But not only that, of course, but Final Render kind of implies it's a finished video. You know, it's a finished video. And Markiplier0511 has just subscribed. I presume that's not the regular Markiplier, but that would be pretty cool if it is. Thank you very much, Mark, for going ahead and subscribing. I like Markiplier. I really do. Markiplier is definitely a good inspiration. He's one of the good ones. You know, like him, Jacksepticeye, stuff like that. They're the YouTubers who you really want to support, because they're just nice people. Not like this friggin' Logan Paul and KSI cringe. Go support nice people, you know, like Markiplier, and especially Jacksepticeye. You know what I mean? Oh, look. There's a camp system here. That's unusual. I wonder how that camp unit got there. Killatron says, Render, can you recreate You Shall Not Pass scene in Fallout 4? Well, can you get like a Gandalf mod or something like that? You could probably do it in Skyrim. But it's probably is there a Balrog mod in Skyrim? I bet there is. Maybe the one that retextures the gargoyles in the Dawnguard DLC, turns them into the Balrog. You could probably do that. I think that would be kind of cool. Okay. Wayne Liquid says, I wouldn't mind a deathmatch or battle royale mode. I would mind a battle royale mode. I don't want that. I don't want that. Why? I'm bored of it. I'm bored of battle royale mode. I don't care how popular people say it is. It ain't gonna last. It's really not, because there's so much of it. People are getting fed up with it. You guys heard about the Cullen 2? Yeah? The Cullen was it's fairly popular battle royale game long before Fortnite, and even longer before Battlegrounds and stuff like that. It was probably not long after, you know, the actual mod of battle royale for DayZ, or Arma 2, I should say, sorry. And the sequel came out recently. Blatant cash grab on Battlegrounds and Fortnite, and literally in about 3 days, no one's playing it. It has an average player count of 1. Because it was such a blatant cash grab. And the first Cullen wasn't bad. It was a good game. Lots of people bought Cullen 2. But it utterly failed because people are sick of Fortnite. And if you do, not just Fortnite, but Battle Royale. And if you do love Battle Royale, you are already playing Battlegrounds or you're already playing Fortnite. You're not interested in another one. And Garfield, the cat has just subscribed. Thank you very much, buddy. So yeah, not interested in seeing a Battle Royale in Fallout 76. Not only that, really not original in any way, but it doesn't even fit the format. If the server limit is only 36, for example, that ain't going to be a very good Battle Royale mode. Just no. Just no. Not interested. But that's that. But a deathmatch, yeah, it seems like there already is kind of a deathmatch thing in there. Or at least there, when the private servers come out, there will be. Anyway. I've been doing a lot of rants in this stream, actually, haven't I? I'm doing a lot of rants in this stream. Feels good, you know? Get something off your chest. It's nice. Okay, so what else are people saying, though? Wayne Liquid again says, I haven't played any Battle Royale games like Fortnite, etc. But I don't mind if they did it. Wouldn't play it myself. Well, if you wouldn't play it yourself, then people who are bored of it are definitely not going to play it, you know? If it's new to you and you're not going to play it, then most other people probably aren't either. And I think Bethesda probably know that. They'll be lucky if they can even get people to play it because it's multiplayer. Never mind the fact that it's also Battle Royale, you know? There was literally no reason to believe it would be Battle Royale other than the fact that, isn't Battle Royale popular, you know? There was no information to hint at it. No one at Bethesda has said it. It's just, nah, not happening. And if it does, probably not really going to be interested anyway. Hawk Roasty says, how do you think trading will work? I want to start a guild of people on Discord who will set up trading hubs around West Virginia. There's two ways that it will work. One way we know is true because we've actually heard a member of Bethesda say it, but you can just drop items. You can't literally enter a menu and trade with someone, but you can literally like drop items. Say, here, that's yours now. Now you drop your rifle in exchange for this armor, for example. You know, a trust system. Or there is the idea of the actual vending machines, which you can build in your camps. You can go ahead and say, build a vending machine which dispenses stim packs. You know, you can manufacture your own stim packs, pop them in this machine, and then if someone finds your camp, they can use that vending machine and you get paid. And that's the kind of general running theme of it. But honestly, I wouldn't mind a system in place to where you could just go up to another player, like hit E, and then you can start trading. I wouldn't mind that. I think that would be okay. As long as there are some restrictions on it so you can't, like, rip off people. You know what I mean? Because that would be a huge problem. Especially new people getting ripped off. I've talked about it a bit before. But I would hate the idea of some new person coming in, especially if they're young. And then someone tells them, hey, you know, stim packs are really, really rare in 76. 100 caps each. And then takes all his caps, but actually stim packs are worth like 10 each. You know, that would be bad. I definitely don't want people to get ripped off. Oh my god, I completely forgot that those things moved, and that totally freaked me out for a second there. Okay. High Ground the Sand Trooper says, how will you get to talk to others? I hope there is voice chat. There is voice chat, and there are emotes as well. I don't know if there's text chat. There could probably be text chat on your PC. But I don't know if there's going to be text chat on the consoles. You could probably get it to work, I suppose, but it's always a bit of a hassle doing text chat on a console, isn't it? You know, unless you've got one of those keypads. But realistically, voice chat is the way to go if you want to talk to people. Let's face it. Same for every game. If you want to talk to people, voice chat is the quickest and easiest way. A gunner. Ooh. There we go. Right there. Dead gunner. I've never done McCready's side quest, you know. Never done McCready's side quest. Here's what it is. Here's what it is. So he blew up this minigun turret, did he? If you say so, Codsworth. I haven't done too much exploring of the wastelands actually around here, actually. Oh, but I do hate all the critters and stuff like that in Nuka World. Lots of nasty crickets and stuff like that. So many people hate like the bugs in Fallout. And Nuka World is full of them. Absolutely full of them. Okay, Salty Shishmi says, I will be a mercenary for rich vendors in Fallout 76. I wouldn't get your hopes up too much about being a mercenary. Because most people are probably going to want to shoot stuff themselves. What you want to do, what you really want to do though, is offer protection services for people. Not go ahead and say rob people or assassinate people for rich people. You want to be bodyguards to people. That's where the real money is. You're always by their side and you can always threaten to just go away if you don't pay them. You know what I mean? That's where the real money is. It's not in fighting people, it's in protecting people. Whoop. What on earth are they doing up there? Oh, a Soltron Dominator. That sounds like my kind of lady. Let's get up there. We've got a legendary gunner as well. Where's that Dominatrix? Dominator. In there, I think. Wow, that gunner is taking a lot of bullets. And these are powerful, very OP bullets as well. Oh, my Dominator is dead. Oh. She's lost her legs. Oh well. Here's what it is. Assault rifle. Resolute 10mm pistol. Takes the ammo, frag grenades. Yada yada yada. Okay. What time is it, by the way, people? What time is it? Okay, so we have got 5 minutes left of a stream. So this is your last chance to get any kind of last questions. I'll take like 2 or 3 more questions, and then I will wrap up the stream. I'll wrap up the stream, and I'm trying to think what would be a kind of glitchy right there. What's this do? Oh, that's cool. Never been up here before. Yeah, so we'll take the last few questions. Okay, so Nernfruit says, if I see you in Fallout 76, I will give you 100 caps. And if 1,000, I will give you 1,000. Maybe I'll just shoot you and take your 1,000. But no, I obviously can't do that. Honestly, guys, if you find me in Fallout 76, you don't have to be nice to me. You don't have to be nice to me and stuff like that. Thank you. But you really don't have to be nice to me, you know? Right, so can I call that back over? Yeah, I've never been up here in Nuka World. Okay, so any more questions then? Tom Remworth says, I think being able to hear people nearby would be the best option. Oh, do you mean for like the voice chat and stuff like that? Yeah, I think if it's voice chat, it should have a proximity. Maybe if it's in your squad, you can talk to each other no matter where you are. But if someone's nearby, they should be able to hear you speak. Not many games do that. Like Day of Infamy, for example, does it. A World War II shooter. A very good World War II shooter, by the way, Day of Infamy. Built on the Source engine. And yeah, communication in that only works if you are actually in earshot of other players. So it's really, really cool. I mean, okay, most teams probably just use Discord and stuff like that, but I think it's pretty cool. Oh man, there's loads of gunners up here. Even one in a power armor. Come on, I don't want to damage the armor too much. And I don't think he's got an actual helmet on, so no, he doesn't. Oh, really? One more shot. One more shot in his head, and I would have gotten that entire suit of power armor without taking any damage to the armor. Last damn bullet. Oh, there's another power armor. How come I've never been up here before? I think it's pretty cool, though. There we go, right there. Okay, Cryo Man says, what gun are you using? This is the service rifle. It is a mod from the Nexus, this one. And Skullman Guest says, in ESO, voice chat works on proximity. Oh, that's cool. See, that's the thing I need to look up. I need to look up how ESO does a lot of stuff, because I've never played it. Primarily, I want to know how their friend system works in that, and how you join up together. Jennifer Montgomery says, Final Render, do you like the show Red Dwarf? Indeed, I do. It is a very good show. Kind of brought up on Blackadder and Red Dwarf and stuff like that. Oh, way up. Firing his laser. Uh-oh. This is bad. This is bad. Oh. Well, that's a nice way to end the stream, I guess. Tartan Shelton says, when are you doing Fallout? Oh, we've been doing it for the last 2 hours or so. But, any other final questions then? Nernfruit says, when do you live stream? Normally we live stream every 2 days, or we aim for every 2 days. I always try to let people know if there isn't going to be a live stream. We haven't live streamed, or even uploaded for like the last 4 days or so, because we've had microphone troubles, and also I've been trying to reevaluate what I make videos on. Not so much change the ideas, but try to avoid shovelware, if that makes sense. You know, I don't just want to push out a random Let's Play. You know, I want to go ahead and try to make every video be a bit special in some way. Well, every video is special in its own right, but try to do something with a bit more effort, you know what I mean? So, yeah. So thank you very much for watching, guys. This has been the final render, and you've been the audience. It's been pretty darn fun. Been pretty darn fun. Jennifer Montgomery says, don't be a smeghead. I won't if you won't. What else is there? Tripanda says, bye render. And, yeah. So thank you very much for watching, guys. This has been the final render, and you have been the audience. Remember to check out all the cool Patreon people in the description below who help support the channel with their financial donations. Remember, all the Patreon money, pretty much all the Patreon money, goes to paying for the internet bill. So therefore, if there's no Patrons, there is no stream. So if you really want to go ahead and help support the channel, supporting the Patreon is a fantastic way to do it. You can find the link in the description. Go ahead and do that. $5 and above Patreon members also get renaming rights. So therefore, every time we need to name something in the game, like a character or a building, we use your name. We're going to be going ahead and naming all of our NPCs after sponsors and Patreon members. So that's going to be really, really good. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye, gang. Bye-bye. Say goodbye, Dave. No dabbing. No dabbing, Dave. Say goodbye, gang. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.